All right, Counterpunch Boxing. How you doing out there, YouTube? Okay, real quick. Look, we just had Super Bowl 51 right here in Houston, Texas, and I'm not a big, football fan, but it was awesome. Okay, it was it was a neat experience, and it was a lot of fun. So shout out to the Patriots for coming back, getting the win. I'm, like I said, not a big football fan, but I was definitely watching. It was a great game. But anyway, this is not a football channel. I can already hear these guys. He's not talking about boxing. Okay, let's get to boxing. Okay, look. All right, quick announcement. I know, I don't know if sure you've watched other videos. If not, if it's like the first video you've watched, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it because I put a lot of hard work into this channel, and I think a lot of you guys don't realize what it takes to have a YouTube channel. I mean, it's like having a second job. It really is. I mean, and I don't get paid for it, so there's like no money involved whatsoever. But I do it for the passion. I do it for you guys. I mean, you got to realize that I'm doing this channel is here for you, okay? And it's an outlet to boxing. I love talking about boxing, and it gives me that outlet. So I do get something out of it. Maybe later I'll make money on it, but that is not my motivation. My motivation is boxing and getting to the next level. I mean, I'm an amateur boxing reporter, and basically it's a doorway, it's a gateway to get to the next level. Okay, enough about that. The video today, the topic today is I want to know. Whoa! Let me back up. Just another quick announcement. Okay, I'm sure you guys know if it's static. There's been a lot of static in my videos, which really pisses me off. So I went out, bought a new microphone. It wasn't it. Long story short, it was my computer. Okay, and I've got like 7 phones. I'm not exaggerating. I'll be more than happy to make a video and show you. I have like 9 phones. Okay, I'm not even gonna tell you how, but I have like 9 phones. I have like 2 laptops, an iPad, and a desktop. Okay, out of all those devices, the best one for YouTube was my laptop, and now it's static. Every time I try to make a video with it, it's just static. So I've ordered a new laptop. I have a brand new $200 microphone in the box right now. I got the Snowball Blue microphone, and so when the new computer gets here and I have the the badass microphone, the channel is going to take a dramatic turn because it'll be excellent audio, excellent visuals, and we're just going to upgrade the channel. So I'm waiting on my new laptop. I mean, I have all these devices and they all sound like crap on YouTube. Again, like I said, it's very complicated. I don't want to get into the technical aspect of it, but you've got to have not only the right equipment for YouTube, but it's particular equipment. You know what I mean? Only certain things work and certain things don't. But anyway, enough of that. So I want to know what you guys want me to make a video about. I mean, of course, I'm going to cover all the basics. We're going to talk about the headline stories, the breaking news, and all that. But I mean, I really want to know what you guys want to hear about. And I get a lot of requests in the comment section. I'd like to go back and talk about, some of the older generation of fighters, like the Hagler Hearns, or the controversial decision with the Hagler Sugar Ray Leonard fight. I mean, that'd be great. Maybe we can get into Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali. I mean, I have a ton of knowledge on this stuff. In fact, I probably know more about the older fighters than I do these newer guys. So, I'd love to make any kind of video about that. And I thought about doing like an equipment comparison because I've always been really fascinated by like the older gloves, like compared to the newer gloves today. The older, we have like all these like fantasy matchups out there. Like I've always it's kind of hard to do because back then it was completely different. I mean, boxing is so advanced now. In terms of the equipment they use and the training and what's available now compared to what's available back then. But then the counter argument to that is, well, back then they just had raw guts and will, which these guys today don't have. So with all their fancy equipment today, does that beat just the raw hard guts back then when they really didn't have this kind of stuff? They didn't have $1 million facilities with this top technological equipment, that kind of thing. So, that's kind of my counter argument to that. But I thought about getting into that, but, I have so many different ideas. Today, I'm going to put out a video about Chris Eubanks, okay? I don't want to repeat what I'm going to say in the video, but I'm really pissed off by this IBO. He just beat this dude for the IBO. The guy had 11 fights, and and he's kind of walking around like a fraud, like a fake champion, and I don't like it. It's really pissing me off. And I dissected this guy's record. He beat Daniel Gill, okay? And really, he's more of a natural 168 pound going down the middleweight with only 11 fights, losing, then of course loses to Eubanks. So pretty much I'm tired of hearing Eubanks run his mouth, and I cannot stand his dad. I mean, his dad sounds like a gay Disney character. I mean, hey, nothing against gay people, but that's just what he sounds like to me. He sounds just like I don't know, just like some kind of like, you know, like a little toad in a Walt Disney movie, I guess. Like, he just has this voice that just annoys the shit out of me. So, you know, but yeah, Chris Eubanks, you know, he needs to find his pen and get in the ring with a real champion and stop beating up on, you know, on these mismatches, because that's what he did. And that's exactly what he did to capture the IBO. And look, nobody cares about the IBO. He put out a video today. He's like hitting the heavy bag. He's got the belt on, like he's all proud. And I'm like, dude, you beat this guy with 11 fights. I mean, he was like a 90, or was it 94% favorite in that particular match. I mean, like, okay, dude, really? Like, I would probably throw that belt in the garbage and find a pen, okay? But, you know, it's like I said, I want to get in, I want to make a video and really break down Chris Eubanks, his entire career. I'm talking about junior, not senior, okay? And I do think he has potential. He really does. See, I'm already getting off on a tangent. All right, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna leave right there. I want to know, like I said, what you guys want to hear about, and probably every Monday, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna read the comments in a video like this, and you know, make a video accordingly, because you know, I just want to know what you guys are interested in, because I have no idea. I mean, like I said, we cover all the, you know, the normal type stuff. But and another thing, look, the channel is growing, but right now, I mean, I'm sure all of you have noticed, and maybe you don't because you're on the other side of the fence here, but the whole YTBC, you know, the whole boxing community thing, it's dwindling. It really is. I mean, I remember I started back in like 2008 is when I started getting really active on YouTube. And man, I mean, or even before Maypac, you know, before, what was that, 2015, May. Before that fight, I mean, it was like, you could put out a boxing video about anything, and you got 10,000 views, 20,000 views. I mean, I remember the other channel I was affiliated with, we put out like Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather, and we hit 1 million views. We had over 1 million views on certain videos. And I work, like I said, and just so you guys know, I have worked behind the scenes and collaborated with a ton of channels out there, just about every major channel, other than your, you know, your 78s and your Dante's Boxing, whatever they're called. Like, I don't mess with those people, because they're biased, and you know, they cater to people's emotions, and I don't like it. So I'm talking about the real channels. Like, I've collaborated with those guys, so you know, maybe one day I can kind of go over my history. I mean, I'm sure you guys wonder where I come from, like, you know, my background. And I've been around a long time, but like I said, I've always been kind of in the shadows, in the background. And the channel is doing good. To be honest, I don't even know how many subscribers we have right now. It's not a whole lot, but it is climbing every day. And at the particular, or what do you call it, the growth rate, I think they call it on YouTube, we will, you know, we'll hit a pretty good number after probably about another 90 days. So, you know, right now it's not very impressive. I don't even want to reveal it right now, because I want to build it up a little bit, because I think people look at, you know, the amount of subscribers you have, and they kind of like rate your channel on that, but they don't realize we're a new channel. You know, we've only been around for what, 9 weeks now, 8 or 9 weeks. You know, I mean, we're just like an infant, although I have probably more experience than you know, at least 75% of these guys out there, you know, but I've always operated, you know, in other aspects of YouTube and boxing media. So, but anyway, enough about that, guys. Like I said, I want to know what you guys want to hear about, and I'll read the comments below, and I'll definitely put a video together, and hopefully there are comments below, you know, because sometimes I'll put out a video and I get like 3 comments. So, you know, so yeah, guys, come on, support the channel, participate. Like I said, I'm doing it for you, not me. I don't get anything out of it. So, all right, guys, Counterpunch Boxing, we are out.